In this simulation, we are going to demonstrate the structure of amino acids. As you all know that amino acids, when linked together, they are going to produce proteins. And these proteins have a huge range of functions in the living organisms. As you all know as well that there are 20 different types of amino acids. So, how do they look like? Let's examine the 3D structure of this amino acid. So this model shows the structure of an amino acid molecule. So each colored bead represents an atom in the molecule. Let's find out what atoms represent these beads. So this brings us to the next question. What are the elements that make the amino acid? The answer: nitrogen, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. The atoms in the amino acid can form different numbers of bonds with each other. Let's find out the bonds in this model. So how many bonds can be made with each type of atom? As you guessed, hydrogen will make one bond. Oxygen is going to have a double bond. Nitrogen is going to have a triple bond or 3 bonds, 1, 2, and 3, while carbon is going to have 4 bonds, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let us have a look from different angles to discover this amino acid. Now that we have discovered the 3D structure of the amino acid, let us dive into the structural diagram, which is a more generalized structure of the amino acid. As you can see here that this is the structural diagram of the amino acid. Let's discover it. As you can see that each amino acid has an R group, an amino group, and a carboxylic acid group. So which atoms make the amino group? As you can see, it is 1 nitrogen atom and 2 hydrogen atoms. Now let's find out which atoms make the carboxylic group. As you can see, it is a carbon atom that is double bonded with an oxygen atom and single bonded with a hydroxyl group or an OH. And we have the R group. Now, the importance of the R group is that it determines the characteristics of every amino acid. And you will discover the atoms that compose the R group in different simulations. Now, this brings us to the last question for this simulation regarding the structure. Which atom joins the amino group, the R group, and the carboxylic acid group? As you can see, it is the carbon atom. It joins all 3 different groups. Now, in the next simulation, we are going to talk about the different R groups in different amino acids.